Far East flavors with a Northeast attitude. We are in Newton, Massachusetts at a small but mighty place known as the Little Big Diner. The name is a bit of a misnomer. It's definitely not a diner, and it is definitely not big. The only word in the name that is true is little. This place is tiny. What it may lack in size, it definitely makes up for in taste. They specialize in East Asian comfort food and ramen. And let me tell you something right now. If you want an incredible bowl of noodle soup and some absolutely delicious appetizers, you're gonna get it right here at the Little Big Diner. When you talk about ramen, it has definitely become a big food trend over the past 10 years, and these guys were ahead of the curve when it comes to serving real, authentic Japanese ramen with some funky additions. There are several different types of ramen. You can look, the different colors, the different flavors, the different textures and tastes. You can't go wrong with any of them, but I'm gonna show you the must-order ramen bowl. This is the #1 seller. It's known as the Chef's Ultra Ramen. This has everything you're looking for in an awesome bowl of ramen. It all starts with the broth. This one has a python broth that is equal parts earthy and spicy. There are 3 different types of meat packed into this giant bowl. You have some chili ground pork, you have char siu pork, and you have some beautifully sliced grilled chicken. Plus they throw in some white kimchi, a little bit of chili crisp oil. I love the egg that goes on top, the ashitama egg. They marinate this egg in some soy sauce so it has a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of saltiness. Of course, the noodles are always the star of the show in any bowl of ramen. They're a little bit coarse, so the broth really sticks to every single one of these noodles. Oh wow, rich, creamy, some spice at the end. Now that's real ramen. If you're looking for a traditional ramen experience, you should get the shoyu ramen. This one has a soy sauce-based broth, so it has a little bit more sweetness than the others. Of course, they throw in the pork, and then comes in the bamboo shoots and some woodier mushrooms, a little bit of pickled ginger in here as well, and it all comes together in just a perfectly piping hot, satisfying meal. If you ask me my go-to meal here at Little Big Diner, it's this one, the spicy tan ramen, or as I like to call it, the spicy dan ramen. Now, a bit of a warning, this thing is spicy, so you gotta be able to handle the heat, but it also has a ridiculous amount of flavor. This has the chili ground pork and lots of it, along with the egg, plus what they call funny cabbage, bok choy, and scallions, and of course, little seaweed to top it all off. What I love about this is the broth. Not only does it have that spice and all that flavor, but even the consistency of it. It's a little bit thicker than the rest, so it really just kind of coats your tongue and your mouth and your throat, and the flavors are gonna blow your mind. Now, before you even get to the ramen, they have a number of small plates that you can kind of mix and match and share with the table. Here's a great little dish to start off your meal, the shrimp bun tacos. The taco shells are actually made from wonton skins. Inside comes some nice chopped up sweet shrimp. And it's all mixed with some nori and lime green curry tartar sauce. Perfect marriage of taste and texture. And then there's the karaage fried chicken. Crispy little bite-sized morsels that are perfectly seasoned and designed to share. And if you love a good dipping sauce, you're gonna dig this one. It is their own homemade chili mayo. They smear it right inside the bowl, so every bit of chicken gets a little bit of that sauce. On the menu, it says, make it like the cooks eat it for an extra $2. But how do the chefs like to eat it?
With yuzu buffalo sauce.
I'll try that. Thick, creamy, spicy, citrusy. Basically, the best chicken nugget you'll ever have in your life. Now, who would have thought one of the best burgers in the entire area would be served at a ramen restaurant in Newton Center, and yet, here we are. This is the LBD flat patty. It's a nice, fresh ground burger that's topped with some Kewpie mayo. They throw in a fresh, crispy onion, a little bit of lettuce, and the key to this is the pineapple sambal. All the juices and richness from the burger. So you take a bite of this, it's gonna drip all over your chin. It's a very messy burger, but it's definitely a mouth-watering burger. The same restaurant group actually has 3 places right here in Newton Center. Little Big Diner, they have Ginny's a couple doors down, and then right around the corner, they have their original restaurant, Sycamore. So these guys know this neighborhood, they know this community, and they definitely know how to make a great bowl of ramen. This is the kind of food that just makes you feel good. It makes you smile, it makes you full, and it makes you want to come back time after time after time to get another bowl of ramen at the Little Big Diner.